What's going on, everybody? It's the Riverbug here, and today we're going to be tying up this jig right here, which is just a silver. This is one I just tied up a minute ago. So you guys take a look there. We'll set that one up here. I'm getting on a little hook. And the jig heads I'm using, I got these. I found this guy on Facebook. They're really good quality jig heads called Rally Time Jigs, and these are a 1/16 freestyle. And for this particular jig, I'm not painting it. I'm just using a plain jig head. Normally I'd powder paint it, but currently I don't have any like silver type paint, so. And I'm using a red 6-aught uni thread, and we're just going to go right on down the shank of that hook there, build that thread up. And these are really nice. I could have so for the tail I'm using a ghost gray and a just plain white neck hackle. I'm gonna clip that. You want it to be about the length of the hook. You can make it as short as or as long as you want it to be for your preference. But I prefer mine to be a little bit shorter. I'm using the tip and one V cut of each feather. Okay, now I like to mix this up a little bit, so I'll take a piece of that ghost gray and the white and put them two together. And then tie these in kind of loose. I want them to sit on the back, and we'll make that really loose. And you make that loose because you want to really get that where you want it. Neck hackle and saddle hackle can be a little bit of an interesting material to tie with. It takes a while to get used to it, but I'm pretty happy with that right there. So then we'll take our ghost gray tip and then our white V-cut. Just stack them two together. Can be a little tricky. Well, that's all you do, is you just stack them two feathers together. And then you get it loose. Keep that thread really loose right here. You don't want to cinch it down yet till you get to see what you're working with. With how them are sitting, so we're going to back that up a little bit and we're going to make an adjustment. That's how I said this can be a little tricky sometimes. I want my tackle tip to be on the top. I don't like the V-cut. I like the V-cut to be kind of in the middle. There you go, I'm happy with that. Then once you get your feathers situated to where you're happy with it, go ahead and cinch that down really tight. I like to build that up a little bit because we are using crystal chenille, and crystal chenille is already thin by default, so we're also going to need to do something to get that the way we want it to be. Take a piece of this white crystal flash. This stuff's really cheap. You can get it on Amazon. We're gonna tie that in. Over here. And we'll cut that right at the length of the feather. And then I'll take these two pieces we just cut. And we'll put them in there too. One strand of that's all you need, and you'll have more than enough. We'll cut that. And now we'll get ready. And I'll like take a little bit of this Sally Hansen's. It'll soak up into that thread and just get it stuck real good. Not that these jigs ever really fall apart. You lose them before they ever fall apart, but it's just what I like to do. I'll show you guys. Most of the materials I got right now is all from Nimrod's tackle. Great material. And there's some other places you can get your jig tying material from, like Woods and Waters Outdoors, some other places. But so this is what we're gonna do with this. We're gonna wrap this really tight, because this chenille, you can see it's really thin. So we're actually gonna double wrap this jig. If you had a smaller jig, this is a size 4/0 hook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it just like you're tying off, but except we're not gonna tie it off. This is just gonna really secure that chenille in place. And we're gonna go right back down, making sure that body gets nice and thick. Back up, then we'll wrap it off. And I am going to build up a little bit of a collar on this, so we'll wrap it over twice. And we'll clip this off. Build up a red collar. I want that little hot spot on there. Well, this particular jig I do anyways. We'll go on our whip finish and finish this off. Pull that tight. I like to do two. Just be on the safe side. Again, you'll lose these before they ever fall apart, but I want that hot spot too, so we'll clip our thread. And then we'll put the eyes on here. We'll just use a little dab of Loctite. These are 3mm yellow eyes. Trying to get that lined up as you can. And we'll spin our vise around to the other side. Just need one little drop. there you have it. Once that dries, it'll look just like this one we got up here hanging. Phenomenal jig. Supernatural. Alright, if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be tying up lots here on the channel. So look forward to it. See you guys on the next one.